What's up, everybody? Manny here with a quick little video. Today I want to talk about gym rate. I don't see a lot of people talking about this, so I want to make a quick little video. So today I bought 5 Meows Chinese exclusive for about 40 bucks a piece. I'll put a picture of it right now. And it has a 84% gym rate, which is pretty high. The gym rate is basically what the probability of the chances of you getting a PSA 10 if you submit a card, right? And the way this could be helpful because you could use math in order to decide if you want a graded card or just buy the card in PSA 10, right? So I bought 5 of them, right? So the math for the gym rate is you would do a probability, and you would, instead of doing 84% gym rate, you would want to figure out what's the chances of you not getting a PSA 10 4 or 5 cards. So you would take 100% minus 84, that would give you 16%. So it's a 16% chance if I send one of these cards in, that's not going to get a PSA 10, which is pretty good by itself, right? If I bought 5 of them, so you get 16% and times it by the power of 5, right? So the way you do that is on a calculator, right? But the way you do it is this 0.016, because that's 16%, and you want to times it 5 times 0.016. All right, so you get this number, and it's a 4, so that means there's 4 zeros in front of it. So it's 0.0004856, right? What? Yeah. 0.0010456. Anyway, that's basically 0.01 of a percent. If that makes sense, right? So you would take 100%, right, minus 0.01, which would give you 99.99%. So if I was to submit 5 cards, I should have a 99% chance of getting a PSA 10. Obviously, if you could buy 5 and they could be off-centered, and then you won't get any luck, but this is just a quick little way to determine like if it's a good card to grade or not, because the card's worth $200 to $300, right? So you could buy it in a PSA 10, or I bought 5 of them for $40, so 40 times 5, that's 200, and then another $100 in grading, that's 300. So I'd rather do that than this, because if 2 come back a PSA 10, then I'll be up profit, you know. But if 1 comes back a PSA 10 and the rest don't, I'll still have 4 more copies of the Meows. But yep, I don't know if that makes sense to you guys, but let me know, drop a comment. I appreciate it.